Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Hyundai Veloster Shootout. We start with the first generation Hyundai Veloster Turbo around the Lime Rock South Chicane formation. I'm going to say it, this car felt really planted around Lime Rock. It actually felt at home around this track, but then again, I think that had something to do with the fact that after the first few turns, you could really tell where the limits of the car was. And you could tell that pretty much for a majority of the lap, you could use all 201 horsepower of the car. The benchmark time that the car has set around Lime Rock is a 1 minute 9.699 seconds. Whether or not that's a good benchmark time, I don't know yet. Time, as the proverb has it, will tell. Speaking of time, let's not waste any more and get on to the next car. Our second lap around the Lime Rock South Chicane saw the 2019 Hyundai Veloster Turbo, also known as the second generation Hyundai Veloster Turbo. I will say it, this car somehow felt more at home on Lime Rock than the first generation Veloster Turbo. I'm not entirely sure how that's possible, but it just was. Speaking of the first generation Hyundai Veloster Turbo, that set a time around Lime Rock of 1 minute 9.699 seconds. The second generation Hyundai Veloster Turbo did it in a time of 1 minute 7.984 seconds, which makes it math, just under 2 seconds faster, which is a bit sloppy actually for a car that has 49 horsepower more. Anyways, let's get on to our third and final vehicle. The third and final car to go around Lime Rock today was the first generation Hyundai Veloster N. This car was an absolute thrill to drive around Lime Rock. This is such a fun car around this circuit in this configuration, especially on the uphill South Chicane. This thing is an absolute blast. In relation to its lap time, it had a lap time of 1 minute 7.984 to beat. Now that was the time set by the second generation Veloster Turbo. The first generation Veloster N managed a lap time of 1 minute 7.429 seconds. Literally just over half a second quicker than the second generation Hyundai Veloster N. That pretty much does it, however, for this episode. Next time, we're at Cataluna, baby!